If there were a new India in Pakistan, my parents would have tried to check it out. We wonder why Mexicans want to come to this country. We put a state called New Mexico on the border. To be able to choose to get into the white line in 1962 in Alabama, we have to celebrate that kind of success. Okay, now then they wonder why people want to come to this country. You just said it's the greatest country in the world. Obviously they want to come to the advertising campaign is working. Stop saying it so loud and people won't want to come here. It's amazing, of course they want to come here. You keep saying that. And we taunt Mexicans. I mean, I have so many Mexican friends. I live in Los Angeles. It used to be Mexico, so we're used to this, right? So, but this is what we do as Americans. I mean, it is a great country, but we do some crazy things around the world, right? A lot of crazy things. And this is one of the craziest, right? We wonder why Mexicans want to come to this country. We put a state called New Mexico on the border. Of course they want to come here. It's newer. That's just taunting them to come here. If there were a new India in Pakistan, my parents would have tried to check it out. So this man comes up to me in Florida, and he tells me, he goes, hey, my father came to this country in 1955, and this was in Alabama. Okay, this is in Alabama. I know, that's all you gotta say right there. It's Alabama. And in 1962, he goes, I was 7 years old. And my father takes us to this rodeo. This rodeo, I know. Just tempting fate. I don't know what this guy's deal is, but the father takes him to a rodeo in Alabama. And there are two lines to get in, not just for the men and for the bulls, but for the, that too. But one for white people and one for black people. Because this is 1962, this is still segregation. I mean, this is how long ago it was. So Alabama, 1962, two lines. These two Indians walk in, okay? I mean, this father and his 7-year-old son, and they don't know which line to get in. And they can't really stand in the middle. It's not like an Indian buffet line. And the father, he asks one of the policemen, who of course is white, all right? He has to be white. And so he says to him, he goes, which line do we get in, And, the cop is totally taken aback. I mean, he just has no idea what he's even looking at, okay? He just cannot comprehend. We thought we got rid of this tribe. I don't know what he's thinking. It reminds me of the old joke. It's the other kind of Indians, right? I mean, this guy is driving the wrong way down a one-way street, and he gets stopped by a cop. And the cop asks him, this is a one-way street, did you not see the arrows? He goes, arrows? I didn't even see the Indians. So, after the policeman gets over his initial shock, he just says, well, what are you? Which, that question is still asked in 2016, so I don't know how much progress has really been made, right? But, he asked, what are you? And he said, well, we're from India, and he just cannot believe what he's seeing. And he says, well, I don't know, and he turns to his colleague, and he asks, and he says, what line should they get in? I mean, where should they go? And his colleague, actually his boss, turns and he goes, I don't know, just pick whichever line, whichever line's good. Which is amazing! That's unbelievable! That is, I don't want to call it Indian privilege, but certainly a lot of minorities did not have it that good coming to this country, okay? To be able to choose to get into the white line in 1962 in Alabama, we have to celebrate that kind of success, okay? That's pretty good. Hashtag Brown Lives Matter. Okay, that's what I would say.